The make window will dynamically expand.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting. And
Well, Kevin.
Good perspective from Steve Kerr. GA, thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for Miami. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. And he makes that one. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
Shots good from Young.
For most defenses, Young's jumper is the first thing they have to account for when they play this team.
Robinson on the wing. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Outside for Lowry. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative. And looks to capitalize inside.
Young pass to Hunter. Outside Collins. Passes it to Young. Back to Collins. Young drives in. Plays it up off the glass.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
In the corner, it's Robinson. To the inside. Here's Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Young looking around. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Dishes to Young. The 3. Bogdanovich, no luck. He'd have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Robinson passes to Lowry. Loads it up for Adebayo.
Nice look there from Kyle Lowry, the Villanova Wildcat.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Young against Lowry. And Young kicks to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And Miami has possession, following the bucket by the Hawks. Hunter grabs the miss.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot. What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
Now, here's Adebayo. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Collins against Butler. 9 feet out. Collins, good. Collins has got his second basket of the night.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Robinson for three. Miami no good on that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Butler gets it to go.
Jimmy knows he's the leader of his team, and shots like this demonstrate his confident mindset.
The Hawks working the ball around. Collins passes it to Bogdanovich. Count it.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the first. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Capella dishes to Bogdanovich. Takes the three. Rebound by Butler. The Heat with the lead. Robinson for three. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Now, here is Young. Here's Capella. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Heat lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the three. Now Tucker after the missed three from Trae Young. Robinson for three. Atlanta with the rebound.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts, using it well with that block.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 5.
They are really struggling from the floor, and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Right wing. And here's Adebayo outside. Drills the three-pointer. Adebayo's got the lead up to 5 now for Miami. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now here is Lowry. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Butler finds Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And it's 6 points for Kyle Lowry.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Young. He feeds it to Capella. The kick out to Young. The pass to Hunter. Will it go? It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 10. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Over Lowry. Not enough on that one as it misses. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Now, here's Tucker following the missed shot by Bogdanovic. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Outside for Lowry. On deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does. And that confidence rubs off on the team.
Young pass to Okongwu. Chalk up 2 there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Miami. They're on an 11-2 run. Young against Lowry. 1:05 left in the first half of the game. That one goes. Count it.
Muscling through contact, one of Lowry's specialties. Very strong upper body.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A nice shot by Young.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Lowry has the open look. And the Heat, another 3.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Young for 3. Robinson pulls it in.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
It's his first trip to the line. That one is off. So for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovic. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 14. He dishes it to Okongwu. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game for the Hawks. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's right in for Young. Here's Huerter over Robinson. Atlanta again missing. Now the Heat with it. They're on a 17-5 run here. Edmond passes to Strus. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Dedmon's shot is off.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And so it... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Kyle Lowry has been the story in this one. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Tyler Hero. Markieff Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the small forward. Reddish. Rebound by the Heat. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero. He was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft. And he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Gallinari.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Lowry dishes to Morris. Back to Lowry. Miami no good on that time either.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
And that one's good. Right.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Lowry kicks to Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Miami leading by 10. Pass to Dedmon. Lowry with the ball. From deep three-point range, the offensive rebound. Dedmon passes to Hero. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Miami making a change here. Butler's checked in. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Young with no one around. Here's Capella outside Collins. And he drives in. It's good. That's now 8 points for John Collins.
Never want to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Outside Lowry. Morris outside. Back to Lowry. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Hero. Outside Butler. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Butler's got 5.
You don't always have to force your way to the rim. That time, Jimmy takes what the defense allows.
And there it is for him.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Now Lowry, 17 points in the game. From outside the arc, and again, Miami with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Young dishes to Capella. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Again, Young missing. The Heat leading by 16. Here's Lowry. That one off the back iron and out.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
At the tip. And it's Bogdanovich on the follow. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Now, Hero is covered by Bogdanovich. And here is Hero. And that one is off. Collins kicks to Young. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 12.
This is Young's game. Ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
And so it's the Miami Heat. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Right back after this break. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along.
I like the activity, guys.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5. Robinson passes to Lowry. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Young. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Young's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Hawks. Lowry with the ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second
Fiery play by Kyle Lowry, drawing the foul and still putting up his shot.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Young passes to Capella. Unloads. Young, no good.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Tucker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. Young against Lowry. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Butler on the way. Here's the 3. That one doesn't go. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Adebayo against Capella. Fades and shoots. And too long on the shot.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Here's Lowry. Right side, Butler. That one goes in. And the Heat lead by 12.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Here's Young from the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stolen by Collins. Here's Young. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Young's got 11 points here in just the second half. Now here is Lowry. In the corner, it's Robinson. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Atlanta ball.
Bogdanovich looking around. Here's Collins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Butler on the way. Inside. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Heat.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kyle Lowry.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Now Tucker. Shot clock at 6. Robinson passes to Adebayo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Atlanta ball.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Young fires away from outside. Again, Young missing. From deep. They get it back. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got it back down to single digits for the Hawks.
Whether it's on the drive or from the outside, Trae Young is a problem, a dangerous scorer.
And a deep three from Lowry. No good. And so it's Wyatt. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Monday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Thursday, they'll take on John Wall and the Houston Rockets. The starters for the Utah Jazz: Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And for the Heat, and Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Loads it up for Adebayo, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
Now, here's Lowry. That 3 off the mark. Robinson against Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Traps in the tray.
Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Looking to end the run, and the layup good by Lowry.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar, Doris, year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA.
Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Butler finds Tucker. The baseline J. Shots good by Butler.
Jimmy Butler so consistent from the mid-range, and if the defense wants to take away the 3 in the restricted area, work that shot, no problem.
Now here is Conley. The pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Conley surveying the D. Here's Mitchell, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
A moment here to see the stats for Butler. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged 21 points a game, 7 assists and 7 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Tucker. The putback, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. Gobert's got his second basket.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
Butler against O'Neal. It's Butler that time on the assist by Lowry. 8 points for Butler.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Bounce pass Conley. Gobert finds Conley. Now O'Neal. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Conley on the follow. Conley's got 5 points so far.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now here's Butler. He's got 8. Outside for Lowry. To get open is Robinson.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Here's Lowry. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the...
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Jazz lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Lowry against Mitchell. Here's Conley. The shot, no good. And Miami the other way now. Here's Butler, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for. So, no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over. Well, gentlemen, you know the expression, go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
Back to Clarkson. Here's Gay. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot. This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Pass to Whiteside. And stolen by Butler. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Lowry. The rebound by the Jazz. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. No good, unable to end this run. The Heat leading by 7. Here's Butler, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Butler's got 8 points in the quarter. Clarkson looking for an opening. He kicks it to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Stolen by Robinson. Outside Lowry. Pulls up on the wing. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way.
That is nice. And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Heat. And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around the younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
Clarkson kicks to Ingles. Over Butler. Off the left rim and out.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Shoots from the elbow. Gets a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Morris has got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
The defense forgets about Morris and pays the price. He loves to score and can do it a number of ways.
Miami's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And Oladipo, here we go.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Conley with it. Dedmon's there to halt the run. Another miss by Utah. Miami leading by 14. Gobert. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Gobert's got 6.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Pass to Hero. Six on the shot clock. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
From Max Cruz.
Conley against Oladipo. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
What a start for Jimmy Butler. He had 16 points and 1 steal.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. Oladipo against Gobert. The kick out to Oladipo. Back to Dedmon. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Michael Conley picks one up. The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The free throw drops for Dedmon. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
From the line, here's Gobert. Tries again. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
That's his first
absolute power from Rudy Gobert. Terrific, out-muscling the defense.
The Jazz shooting their first foul shot of the night. Gobert, no good on that free throw. The Heat leading by 14. Now, Hero still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes it to Dedmon. And Oladipo has it in the corner. There's Hero with the 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. The 3.
And it adds so much to Hero's value when he's out there contesting shots. That's the activity they want to see. And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player. is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Hero, no good. Jazz trail by 14. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. O'Neal from long range. Gobert can't hit. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Substitutions for your Heat.
O'Neal against Butler. And shot on the way. They get it back. Now the pass to Adebayo. Robinson for three. The putback. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Ice ball movement by Utah. Out to Conley. From past the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Up top, Adebayo. Defended by Gobert. Lowry passes to Adebayo. It's stolen by Gobert. Pass to Conley. Over Lowry. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Butler finds Lowry. Floats it up for Butler. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Miami ball.
Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Number 1, Jimmy Butler.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Jazz trail by 12. Outside Conley. Takes it from 10. Another miss by Conley.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Third team foul.
Down low. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Gay passes to Oni. Back to Gay. Clarkson on the wing. Clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Oni, no good. Miami leading by 14. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Butler. Outside Lowry to the middle. Here's Adebayo. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Gay right side. Drops in the layup for 2.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
And so it's the Miami Heat up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see. A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talking to his team moments ago. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Whiteside. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. Loads it up for Adebayo. Butler finds Adebayo. And it's Butler missing.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Back to Gay. Pass to Ingles. Back to Gay. It's stolen by Adebayo. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Butler. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Jazz trail by 12. Gay dishes to Clarkson. Gay, it's good on the putback.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Lowry, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Heat lead by 12.
Well, his ball handling ability is well known, and Lowry shows him off there.
Here's Oni. Lowry covering. And here's Ingles outside. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. So they foul intentionally.
Jordan Clarkson. That's his 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Butler on the wing. Guarded by O'Neal. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And there's the drive. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. 5 on the clock. No good on the 3.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And they're able to recover. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Outside Butler. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Outside Robinson. And there's the pass to Butler. Back to Robinson. From deep three-point range, it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here is Conley. Pass to Gobert. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Well, Heat leading by 10. Here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Passes to Butler. 6 to shoot over O'Neal. And it falls over the rim and in. 18 points for Butler.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Mitchell. No good there. And it's Miami the other way. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Lowry finds Butler. Outside for Lowry. Butler passes to Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Heat.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Butler.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And the first one at the line is good.
What an athletic lineage for Mike Conley. Of course, Mike Sr., triple jump gold medalist at the 92 games. Mike Conley, for over a decade, has been a tremendous NBA player.
Lowry inside the line. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And Miami can just let the clock run down here. Lowry with the ball. There's the drive. Gobert with the block. On the wing, Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And for Miami, at the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. New season means new opportunity for young players. Grant a chance for them to establish themselves in a pecking order.
You know, B.A., teams always hope that a young player steps into a bigger role. This part of the year is rife with playing time to be claimed.
Now here's Robinson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam Adebayo's game continues to grow.
Here's Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Stolen by Lowry. And they're on the run. Here's Adebayo. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
They are not short in confidence, but they can't get too carried away because it could cost them the game.
Paul shot is off.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
That one's good for 2.
In such control driving to the hoop. Lowry's a veteran. He's seen everything in this league.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Shot clock at 3. Bridges passes to Ayton. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
The shot by Butler, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Booker finds Bridges. Releases from 15. Paul shot is off.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
The shot by Butler, no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Paul passes to Ayton. Bridges outside. For 3, Booker. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. For 3, Robinson hits the trifecta.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Ayton passes to Paul. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Lowry with it, and it's Paul picking him up. And here's Butler outside. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
Something that Butler continues to work on. When he's dialed in from deep, he helps big time.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Drops in the layup for 2.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
A minute and a half left in the first quarter. Adebayo against Ayton. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. Off target from outside. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Booker into the lane. And Booker with the jam.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Tucker. Now Butler. Back to Tucker. Stolen by Bridges. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Paul with it. And here's Ayton. Back to Paul. 4-3. No luck on that one. And it's Miami the other way.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Butler. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Bridges outside. Outside Paul. 1 second left. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Heat. They're up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And one.
It's a real nice momentum.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Substitution for the Suns.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Can't connect from short range. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
So it's Miami now, coming off a Suns make. Robinson passes to Adebayo. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Shamet. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Adebayo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Outside Payne. Pass to Kaminsky. Back to Payne. Over Tucker. And that one hits the back iron. For Miami, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Now Lowry, top of the key. Yes, it's good. Lowry's got his second basket on the night.
This is what you get with Lowry, a confident shooter in these situations.
And so they foul intentionally. All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an All-Star scoring 20 points a game, but you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, B.A., you have to always embrace being a great teammate, no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier.
Now here's McGee. Oh, Morris with a steal. Oladipo with the ball. And it's Payne picking him up. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:46 left in the first half of basketball. It's stolen by Šarić.
Now, that was a miscue, but I like the poise they played with so far, valuing each possession.
Oladipo against Payne. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Payne. Finished off the break. It's a tie ball game.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Now here's Hero. The D's right on him. Morris finds some space. Ooh, drains the 19-footer. And the Heat lead by 2. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Payne against Oladipo. Johnson passes to Saric. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. Outside Payne. Tries again. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Now here's Oladipo. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Hero. Here's Strus. Back to Hero. Money from the wing. It's stolen. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They led by 2 after the first.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Heat with the lead. And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Oladipo against Paul. Shot from the low block. The shot by Oladipo, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Ayton, outside for Booker. Knocks it down from distance. Booker's got 5 now.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Paul against Oladipo. Puts the move on. Dedmon, good. And the Heat lead by 1.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Paul against Oladipo. Up top, Ayton. Clock at 6. Stolen by Hero. To the middle. Pass to Dedmon. Hero against Booker. Oladipo on the wing. Down low. Here's Strus. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. Paul finds Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Crowder's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league. Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Shot clock at 6. Hero against Crowder. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Outside Booker. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. And here's Booker. Off target from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Strus. The wide open shot is on the money.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Outside Booker. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
Oladipo outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Booker for 3. No good. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Hero. Crowder grabs the miss.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Booker missing again. Miami trailing. In transition. Here's Oladipo. Nails the baby hook.
So adept at beating the defense. Oladipo's quickness and high IQ are lethal in these open court situations.
Oladipo against Paul. Inside. There's the 3. Second chance shot. Back to Crowder. Launches a 3. Gets another look. Here's Bridges. No good off the front rim. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Oladipo left side. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game. So Miami ends up going with a new group.
Team foul. Suns substitution.
Outside Butler. Here he goes. Adebayo, good look. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, this has become a knockdown shot for Bam Adebayo, the mid-range jumper.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Smith. Shot is up. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
The assist.
Smith's got his first points of the game. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Lowry outside. Stolen by Payne. It's good if it goes. That shot is off. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Let's get the rebound.
Come on, fans.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Shamet. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And Tucker gets it to go.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Pass to Smith. Back to Payne. Over Lowry. Offensive board. Can't hit that one. And for the Heat, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. Butler passes to Adebayo. The 3-ball. The Suns clear it. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Payne. Back to Shamet. Now here's Payne. To the inside. Smith. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Paul in for Payne. Lowry against Paul. Outside Robinson. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. to take the lead. Second chance effort. The kick out to Paul. Smith with it. Outside Booker. Lets the three fly. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Three-pointer off the mark. The Suns trailing. Pass to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. Booker, the pass to Paul. Shoots over Robinson. Paul can't get it to go. Miami's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Now Robinson. And here's Lowry from the arc. He drops it from range.
Lowry on the pick and roll draws so much attention because he is so good at finishing the play himself.
Lowry against Paul. Bridges outside. For 3, Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense. Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Pass to Booker. Three-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Devin Booker.
Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker's capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Adebayo from long range. And again, Miami with a triple.
And that three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
Chris does a nice job probing the defense off the pick and roll and finding teammates.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And the shot's good. Adebayo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Bridges down low, working on Adebayo. Booker, the pass to Paul. And the Suns get another 3.
When the game is close, Chris Paul is ready. An elite scorer who lives for clutch situations.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Butler. Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. For 3, Bridges. And the Suns get it back. Ayton passes to Smith. Outside Booker from deep. Not going to go that time. And the Heat going the other way now. Robinson on the wing. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the result.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And the Suns making a change here. Crowder's checked in. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries a 10-footer, and again it's Miami converting.
The closer the better for Jimmy, but his strong mechanics can make the mid-range work.
Paul shot is off. So the Heat win it. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
A view of the Atlanta skyline and all the action. And
thank you, Kevin.
Always does. Thank you, D.A. So the opening lineup for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at small forward. Young with the steal. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And there's Hunter on the assist by Young.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Heat. Outside Butler. Young against Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Over Hunter. Shots good by Butler. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Butler finds Lowry. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
To the paint. Here's Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. 14 feet away. Butler, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Passes it to Capella. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And the shot is good.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Young passes to Collins. Now, here's Hunter. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hunter's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill. From the middle, part of Collins' game that is developing. Nice work, and that's paying off.
To the inside. Here's Adebayo.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Young against Lowry. Young pass to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Capella. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Well, Bogdanovich can score, but where he gets real dangerous is when he becomes a playmaker like that.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Trains the 3-pointer.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. There's the 3. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Lowry against Young. Inside. That's good from Collins. On the assist from Young. Collins has got his second basket of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Down low, here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Capella. Young against Lowry. Free throw line jump shot. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Adebayo, that's a two-pointer. And the wing jumper offline. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Hawks on top. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the floor for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the guard position. Butler dishes to Tucker. Here's Adebayo. And Capella sends it back.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
The Hawks leading. Now Young. Outside Collins. And the pass to Young. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Collins against Lowry. To the paint. Outside for Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Shoots it up. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Kyle Lowry.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability. That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. And it's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Adebayo. And again, Miami with the triple.
Too much to worry about with Bam when he's in the post and on the elbow making plays. And now he's making threes. Wow.
Young for 3. Robinson pulls it in.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Lowry against Young. Here's Butler. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Young passes to Bogdanovich. Feeds to Collins. Stolen by Robinson.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
And here's Adebayo. He has 7. From downtown.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Hunter finds Young. Hunter on the wing. They could use a bucket. Got a piece of it. Young against Lowry. And Tucker has it in the corner. 1 1:37 left in the first half of basketball.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Young looking it over. Driving the lane. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
To the wing right side. Pass to Robinson. Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Fires, high post. Young's shot is off. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. This is it for Robinson. From deep. Tucker the pass to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Capella. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bogdanovich inside. Guarded by Robinson. Bogdanovich, no luck. And it's Butler with the jam.
Kind of fun when you have a fast break where guys want to join you, and Jimmy Butler, he's a member of the party.
And so it's the Miami Heat. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They stayed within arm's reach in that open.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
It's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Jang, and it's Williams at the 1. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Hero, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Herter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position, so he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
Miami leading by 10. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Gallinari. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Gallinari's got his first 2 points of the night.
The pick and roll was perfect on that play. It opens up a terrific look for Gallo there.
Hero passes to Oladipo. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Reddish.
Oh,
yes, sir.
And he dunks it down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Shots good by Dedmon. And the Heat lead by 8.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Williams for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
During his career, Lou Williams has been a decent threat from the three-point line, around 35%. Good at stretching out the court.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Dedmon passes to Hero. Over Jang. Hero, no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Inside, deflects the pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams kicks to Gallinari. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Gallinari's got 5. Now we've heard, Brett, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the head shots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
Got a piece of it. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Had the space there, but it's offline. Atlanta with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Gallinari wide open. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Heat with the lead. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Herter. Some last season stats for him. He was around 12 points per game last year. 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Hunter kicks to Collins. Clock at 6. For the tie, they grab their own miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The Heat have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. So the wing on the left. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight. Young outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Heat have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Outside for Robinson. Lowry against Bogdanovich. Count it, good. And it's a 4-point Miami lead.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but man, he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. Over Lowry. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Heat lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Young with the ball. Looking to get it going. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat leading by 6. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Butler against Hunter. Shoots. Butler, no good. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Bogdanovich wide open. Hits it from 3-point range.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Robinson on the wing. Back to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. The feed to Tucker. Can't hit that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Hunter no good. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Lowry dishes to Tucker. Bogdanovich against Lowry. Back to Tucker. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Collins kicks to Hunter. Ball's knocked loose. Now here's Capella. Young from deep three-point range. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Butler in the corner. Tucker the pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Capella, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Heat lead by 5.
Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
Young from outside, cans it from downtown.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Outside Butler. Lowry kicks to Butler. Atlanta with the rebound. From deep three-point range. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Collins wide open. He fires. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Man, I'll tell you what. The pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Now Lowry. To the middle. Some room here for Adebayo. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter. Young against Lowry. It's stolen by Lowry. And Capella sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Collins is running. He kicks to Young. 1:16 left in the game. The Heat have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Robinson on the wing. Lowry finds Adebayo. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Kyle Lowry with the 3.
He's been in so many big games and clutch situations. Lowry thrives in pressure moments like this.
Pass to Bogdanovich. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting. The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
Bogdanovich taking 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And that's his first personal foul. 2 seconds. Shooting for Miami.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 4. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
$12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's money from deep.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
It's the first, Nick. Will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young way outside. No good from 3-point territory. And so the big win by David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
To current gen is the cruise ship. What do you think about that?
They did an amazing job, and I'm telling you, when I saw it, my mouth dropped. It really did.
And Bash World, you're on new gen, so give us your first impressions.
I am blown away. It's a completely different from last year's game.
A breathtaking view of skis. And with tip-off.
All right, BA.
He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And after a long offseason, both teams sure would like to kick things off with a win.
Yeah, and don't forget, BA, these early games count the same as the ones down the stretch. A hot start can make all the difference in building momentum and getting you to your ultimate goal.
Here's Mitchell. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovic. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Lowry against Conley. Pulls it. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Now here's Robinson. Tucker. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Conley with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Now here's Conley. Here's O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Lowry. Tipped away. Pass to Robinson. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Adebayo. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
And here's Mitchell. Inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. Rudy Gobert on top.
Even when the ball would swing away from him, he would rotate and challenge the shot.
The three from Mitchell. And it's Miami with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Butler with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. From the corner. Connects. The jumper drops.
Well, quick decision off the catch. No hesitation. Rise and fire, Jimmy Butler.
Here's O'Neal. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss. Miami trailing.
2 minutes.
Conley against Lowry. And the jumper from the wing offline. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. The three from Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Tucker, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Bogdanovich. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Adebayo. They get it back.
There are players who look for every opportunity to contribute to winning. Jimmy Butler right now working the boards.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Over Butler. Goes up from the top of the key. Utah gets it back. And another miss by Utah.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Outside Tucker. And here's Lowry from the arc. Can't get it to drop. The Jazz go the other way with it. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Gobert against Butler. Jacks up a three. Drops in the three. Butler's got 7 points.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at center, filling out the middle. And here's Butler outside. That shot off the mark. Good D by Bogdanovich. Utah trailing here. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Pass to Adebayo. From deep three-point range. Donovan Mitchell with a board. And for the Jazz, they're shooting only 31% of the game. Bogdanovich with it. Outside Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
The three from Mitchell. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist by Adebayo. Butler's got 9 points.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Bogdanovich finds Gobert from deep. Conley. It's hauled in by the Heat. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Robinson finds some space, gets an open look, and hits it. And now it's a 5-point Miami lead.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Pass to O'Neal for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Conley against Lowry.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Now here's Gobert. He's covered closely. Here's Mitchell. He's off on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Shot from the wing. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Ingles from outside. And it's Miami with a rebound. There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. Morris passes to Oladipo. Back to Morris. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Now it's a 7-point Miami lead.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Pass to Ingles. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. On the break. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Whiteside. Shot is good by Oni.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
40 seconds left in the half. To the right side. Pass to Dedmon. Here's Strus. To the middle. Tipped. Here's Oni. He's guarded by Oladipo. To the inside. Clarkson passes to Gay. Here's Oni. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Pass to Dedmon. Doesn't go for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Heat out in front. They're up by 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami, having been behind by as many.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Now here's Oladipo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. On the attack, Hero. Pass to Morris. Here's Strus. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Oladipo. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Now here's Ingles. Here's Gay. That shot, no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. To the left side wing. Back to Dedmon. Excellent D there from Ingles. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Oladipo. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Utah trailing here. Clarkson outside. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Conley against Oladipo. Hero on the wing. Here's Strus. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Launches it. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Utah shooting poorly at only 28%.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
A line change here for Miami.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. Uses the glass on the layup. Gobert's got 7 points.
Tremendous concentration that Rudy Gobert has, using his size certainly, but finishing through contact.
And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
Mitchell against Robinson. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Back to Lowry. He shoots it. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Mitchell against Robinson. For the lead. Mitchell misses.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
17-foot shot on the way. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
This is what you get for not boxing Adebayo out. He'll hurt you if you don't.
Conley passes to Mitchell. A minute 9 left in the third. Shoots over Robinson. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Robinson. And here's Butler outside. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Lowry against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. The Heat have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's Butler. Back to Lowry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Conley. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Butler. Adebayo, a good look. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
Continuing to evolve his game. I like when Adebayo takes and makes mid-range J's.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Heat leading by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for Miami. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Butler outside. Here's Lowry. Back to Robinson. Down low. Here's Tucker. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Heat lead by 6. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Heat?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Ingles from outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball. Substitution for New Jersey.
And the Heat shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Robinson passes to Lowry. Back to Robinson. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Gobert passes to Conley. Mitchell against Robinson. Mitchell misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Wide open look. Again, the Heat score.
Well, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Pass to Mitchell. Can they get it? The Jazz with another miss.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And here's Butler outside. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
From deep, Conley hits a 3-pointer.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. 3-pointer. That shot off. And Utah will come the other way. Outside Bogdanovich. And he drives in, and the bucket is good.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovich able to slice through the defense.
To the wing on the left. Conley against Adebayo. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Robinson. Gets the 3 to fall. Robinson. And the Heat lead by 14.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score, lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And last season, a new entity, NBA Africa, created to handle all business on the continent. Grant, you're an investor. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's so exciting, B.A. First of all, the game of basketball growing all over the world, and particularly on the continent in Africa. So I think it's not only great from a financial standpoint, but you're creating opportunities for the league, and you're exposing people to Africa, to this beautiful game. I think it's a win-win, and I'm so excited. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Heat.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jimmy Butler.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
The 3 from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
From deep 3-point range. So no problem for... All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
management for a number of players.
Kevin, player health is #1 on everyone's mind. Load management, some people agree, some people don't. But minimizing injuries has become a focal point for this league.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And for Phoenix, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Ayton finds Bridges. Back to Ayton. 5 to shoot. The high post shot. That one wide left.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Robinson misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Bridges inside the three-point line. Kept alive. Paul outside. It's Crowder on the wing. Here's Ayton. And at last, they get one to fall.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Back to Robinson. And so just over a minute and a half played. Adebayo, that's a 2-pointer. That shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. And Booker kicks to Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges back to Paul. Booker with no one around. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
To the inside. And it's Butler with the... jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Adebayo sends it back.
With a strong sense of timing and awareness, Bam sent that shot away.
Robinson dishes to Lowry. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Booker outside. Passes it to Ayton. Paul outside. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 4th rebound in this one.
First 2 minutes.
Here's Butler. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Phoenix is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Back to Crowder. Sweet move. Count the basket.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
Lowry against Paul. Robinson on the wing. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The drive by Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Phoenix leading by 3. The pass to Paul. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Love watching Chris work in that mid-range area. He does a great job of carving out space for his shot.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by the Suns.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
High post shot. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Again, the miss by the Heat. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
They are not short in confidence, but they can't get too carried away because it could cost them the game.
And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. It's tipped. Tries it from 19. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game.
With anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Tipped away. Ayton with it. Robinson picks him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Payne passes to Šarić. Johnson against Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Lets it go from the wing. Green for 2 points.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Suns leading by 5. Payne passes to Šarić. Payne dishes to McGee. On the wing, Johnson. Inside. Stolen by Tucker. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. And slam dunk by Butler.
You have to pay attention to Butler when he's flying toward the basket for an alley-oop.
Butler's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
McGee against Adebayo. And McGee kicks to Payne. The Suns keeping it alive, a new 14.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The Heat trail by 5. Outside Butler. He's looking for Šarić and finds him. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by Tucker. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire. Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
And Robinson comes to help.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now here's Payne. While recovering. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to McGee. Over Butler. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And the basket by Lowry.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Payne with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. McGee, the pass to Shamet. A 3-ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Payne with it. Lowry picks him up. Pass to Shamet. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And a deep 3 from Lowry. And it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Lowry. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of. If you don't want your pocket picked, here are last season's steals. Number 1, Jimmy Butler.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Payne passes to Johnson, lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one to fall. And the Heat going the other way now. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Hero, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Oladipo. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Paul outside. And stolen by Dedmon. Here's Strus. And the last second attempt does it. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They have an 8-point lead. And over to
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. The Heat trail by 8. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. You know, Steve, this league is filled with potent offenses, but which team would you say is the most dangerous offensively?
Oh, Kevin, I have to go with the team that has Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. 3 all-time great scorers on the same team. Now that's dangerous.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
Strus's shot is good.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
Paul kicks to Booker. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. To the paint. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Oladipo taking his time here. Off target from outside.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Back to Bridges. Crowder finds Bridges. Tries it from 19. Paul's shot is off.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bridges with the steal. Puts it up from 17. And good. As as it just snugs right down through the net. The Heat trail by 7. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Just 5 on the clock. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
And that'll be his third foul so far. Alfred Payton, he's checked in for Paul. Here's Hero. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Going inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Man, let's see the stat sheet here on Victor Oladipo. Good season for him last year. He was around 19 points per game last year. 4 assists and 5 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
And also, his defensive performance can be measured by the lack of offensive stats put up against him.
And here's Booker from the arc. Unable to get that one.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Here's Dedmon. Looking for Oladipo. He gets it there. Dedmon passes to Strus. Back to Dedmon. 5 on the clock. Here's Hero with the drive, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Hero's got 4 this quarter.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Payton laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 5.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Oh, Morris in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Crowder brings it in.
That's how you do it, Crowder. Great anticipation, as always. Comes up with the steal and ignites the break.
Timeout called, the Heat.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your...
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. A different look for Miami.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bam Adebayo. Great showing for him last season. 12th in shooting percentage. And he did his share on the glass. Battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last season. He showed great shot selection, terrific efficiency. And more often than not, he got it in there. Good ball movement here by Miami. 1:06 left to play in the third. Robinson for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Oh, that's a real nice looking deep 3-ball there.
Now Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shamet, a 3-pointer is right on target.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Shoots over Shamet. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Poked away. Stolen by McGee. Out to the wing. Payne looking around. Over Lowry. Shakes him. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Gets it off. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've played. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Lowry. A putback, Adebayo on the follow.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Shamet, the pass to McGee. It's stolen by Adebayo.
It's an awkward pass to try to make on the interior.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Here's Saric. Miami grabs the miss. Robinson dishes to Tucker. Back to Robinson. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Pulls it up. Payne grabs the board. Suns leading by 9. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. And Steve, you played in a different era. Do you look a little differently at all the hugs and handshakes between opposing players these days?
No, not at all, Kevin. It's just totally different. These guys been knowing each other for a long time, with youth basketball. I think the competition on the court, it speaks for itself, so I think our game is still in good hands.
Back to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Heat trail by 12. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Hit the shot. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Robinson. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Lowry. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 7 points for Kyle Lowry.
And at full speed, there aren't a lot of people that can prevent Lowry from finishing on the break.
Now here's Payne. Now recovering. Back to Payne. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Down low, it's tipped. Fast break, here come the Suns. Shamet finds Payne beyond the arc. And it's Shamet missing. The Heat trail by 10. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Saric. Here's Tucker. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Tucker's got his first basket of the night.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler. Sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Johnson outside. Left side, Saric. And Robinson comes to help. And it's Shamet missing.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Butler goes in. McGee with the block. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Suns keep it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Left side, Saric. Johnson outside. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. McGee's shot is off. Robinson for three. That one's not going to go. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy.